Hi, my name is Laura Marshall. I'm going to talk to you about food technology at the school today and how we utilise the New South Wales Stage 6 syllabus. So we'll be looking at the curriculum and the assessment requirements. So for the senior years, as I said, we follow the Stage 6 syllabus, and that's put together by BOSTES, which is the Board of Studies Teaching and Educational Standards in New South Wales. However, they changed their name to NESA just in January there. So NESA is the New South Wales Education Standards Authority, and information can be found through both of those avenues. So what we're going to look at is listed here: aims and objectives, the outcomes, the course structure, the content, assessment and reporting, post-school opportunities, and importantly, why is food technology important at the school. So the slide here shows a course overview. So we can see senior years is made up of preliminary course and the HSC course. The main difference being that there's no prereqs for the preliminary course. So there's lots of similarities through there. We'll look at this in a little bit more detail later on, but that's just to give you an overview. So the rationale for food tech in the Stage 6 curriculum is that it mostly refers to that knowledge and activities relating to meeting food needs and wants, with the main concept to underpin all of these activities in the senior years is the relationship between humans and food, and the mass consumption and vast resources across both domestic and global environments. And it's hoped that through all of this and these topics listed here, that students develop the skills of communication, research, and analysis as they work through the syllabus. So two main aims here. First one, so food tech, it aims to develop that understanding of about food systems and help students to make those informed decisions and carry out responsible actions. And secondly, that students develop that appreciation for food and the importance of it for individuals' well-being, as well as the social and economic future of Australia. So there's five objectives that students will develop, which are listed here. Key points here is that understanding of the food system, so the production, the process and consumption of food in our society, that understanding about the nature of food and the human nutrition required for our health, so looking at food for health, looking at skills to experiment with food and prepare food, and skills to design, implement and evaluate solutions to food situations, so food problems, and being able to research and analyse and communicate these food issues. So there's 7 key competencies to help students become effective learners, and this is throughout all subjects and is embedded within home economics at the Stage 6 here. So key aspects to pull from that, they're looking at being able to source, select and sequence information about food issues, that they can debate, describe and discuss food issues in a manner of medias, so that written, graphic, oral, and being able to communicate their thoughts in a range of ways. So utilising ICT, that they can then plan and prepare and present food, so that practical aspect, they can cooperate and work with others, they can problem solve, they can come up with solutions, and that they can evaluate and then experiment and prepare food using appropriate equipment and utilising technology as well. So the course requirements here are, as we saw in the diagram, so there's no prereqs for the preliminary course, but it's hoped that students have completed stages 1 to 4 prior to year 11, so through years 7 to 10. Before they do the HSC course, then they must have completed that preliminary course. Each course, HSC and preliminary, is 120 hours each. And it's mandatory that students complete the practical activities in each strand. So the structure of the course. So preliminary is listed here. We've got those 4 areas: food availability and selection, food quality and nutrition, and the percentage there is the weightings of each one. And each of these then have their outcomes as well, which are quite specific, which then make up the content of the course. For HSC, there's 4 areas here. So Australian food industry, food manufacture, food product development, and contemporary nutrition issues. And these are all weighted at 25% each. And again, these have their specific outcomes of which the content stems from. So post-school opportunities for students, there's direct links to through the knowledge and understanding and skills that they gain to university courses, and as it provides that sort of valuable foundation, and also for tertiary qualifications, so through vocational educational training, and some schools offer our RTOs, and they can offer these qualifications. Unfortunately, we're not, but we can help students to gain these quals through getting those foundational skills. And a good link here is the National Training Information Service, NTIS, for more information on that. And if students are really keen, how we can help support them to get those quals outside of school. So assessment and reporting, the purposes are listed here of why we do it, and that it's important to note that the process for assessment in home economics is assessment for learning. So the idea here is that the students help to set their own goals, that they know what is expected of them and the standard to meet, and that they get that relevant and timely feedback to help them take those next steps in their learning. So assessment components and weightings here. So Bostez put together here the types of assessment to undertake. So whether it's a research task, a case study, and you've got those practical tasks in there, and a written exam. And they also put in here ideally when it can be undertaken. So you've got the 4 areas of components there, so what they're ideally gaining or working in, and then the weighting of those components as well, just on the right there, adding up to 100%. Internal assessment, so this provides a measure of how the students progressing and what their achievement, and it's based on the syllabus content, and it can help students work towards those final marks. Again, it's important that this can be through a range of tasks that a teacher sets, so it can be quite flexible, and again, that meaningful and timely feedback so that they know what they can do and where they need to improve. Bostez provides a great resource on assessment and reporting in food tech for both the external and internal assessment at both levels. So that's a good resource. I'll give you the link too. Reporting, so here at the HSC level, reporting is through a course report, and results are based on the list here. And again, it's there's great resources that Bostez have put together to help set the appropriate assessment tasks and how to effectively report on it as well. So what the expectations are of you as a teacher. So why is food technology important in the school? So there's 2 points there that I've written up. So the first one, that it provides a life skill, gaining an understanding of relevant scientific principles of food and nutrition, that the knowledge of healthy nutrition and how ingredients interact and how to prepare and cook food can set students up to, you know, be informed consumers and to make knowledgeable choices about what they eat. Looking at the second point here, food technology and food science, is important to our economy. You know, the food industry offers a wide range of employment opportunities, dealing with scientific aspects of food to the technical nature of food. And for students, the food and drink industry is one of the largest employers, so it's important that they learn about food sustainability, you know, at both a national and international level. Thank you for listening to this PowerPoint, and here are some references that might help with further information.